thank you everyone for joining me this evening. My name is Ian. Thanks for tuning in. This is Left Stick Right. Now, normally at this time we would be playing games, usually from 6:30 until 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Do a lot of game streaming. Today is a little bit different. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be unboxing a new toy. So this is my first time doing anything like this on stream, so bear with me. If you're noticing any issues at all, please let me know. I'm going to be keeping an eye on the chat while this is all going on, so I would encourage you to advise me if something is not right, if it doesn't sound right or doesn't look right. Other than that, we're going to get started. I'm going to do the digital thing. I'm going to tweet out we're starting. So people know with a tweet. Look how glowy I am now. Hey, get on this. Sent tweets. Okay. In the meantime, why don't we get started? So thanks everyone for joining this evening. We're going to be unboxing the Nintendo Switch. It's a month. I know it's not new anymore or exciting, but it's exciting to me. I did not pre-order, nor do I really ever pre-order stuff. It's not something I normally do. So I got an opportunity. I've just been checking every day. I wasn't 100% sure if I wanted it. I wasn't 100% sure, back and forth, yada, yada, yada. And ended up finding it yesterday just on the shelf at Best Buy near where I work on my way back from one of the buildings I work in. And there was like a bunch of people in line and a big stack of them on the shelf behind, and I was panicking, thinking that everyone's going to buy it from the lineup, but it turns out they were just there to get other stuff. No one was actually interested in the Switch except for me. So I did end up getting one, and today we are going to open it up. So let me just switch over to the... This is where my Nintendo Switch would live. If I had one. Oh wait, I do. Ta-da! Sorry for a little bit of the glare, but this is it. This is where the money is happening, the business. So I'm going to open this for the first time, along with you lovely people. I don't see an adhesive anywhere, so I'm hoping it just kind of opens. So this is the first experience we get with this, and it is so much smaller than I thought it would be. I have tiny hands, so it's not like this is exaggerating too much, but it is so much smaller than I thought it would be. Wow. We'll leave that in its plastic. I did get the neon, so I've got the cool funky red and funky blue Joy-Cons. So these are really neat. Let me take this out here. And we're greeted with a whole bunch of other cables. So the first one is obviously HDMI. You need this in order to view things. Is it branded Nintendo? It is. It actually has the Nintendo branding on it, so it's very fancy. This is why it costs $400. We have a charging cable here. Now, I don't know if this is for the dock or if it's for the actual unit, but it is USB-C, so that would work on the unit itself. And there's some health and safety instructions here. Please, do not throw it in the air and try and land it on your head. All that other important information that you need to know. So this is the controller holster thing. So this is where the Joy-Cons kind of click in to make the doggy face. That's the technical term for this, I believe, is the doggy face holder thing. It's actually very smooth. You can see it has little lights on here. I guess this is indicating what player you might be or what indicating you might be there. and it has the Nintendo Switch branding on there. You might get a glimpse of that right there. So that's pretty cool. So let's got lots of garbage. Let's kind of clear the garbage out of the way here. They're packaging materials and stuff, so we can kind of get a sense of what we're looking at here. So this is looks like a wristband for the Joy-Con, so you can select that sucker on there if you wanted to not throw it through your TV a la the Wii. So it comes with, looks like 2 of them. You can buy the ones that actually match the Joy-Cons. I guess it doesn't come with the matching ones, which is a little bit funny, but I'm not sure I'd really be down with all red or all blue. I think it looks fine actually like this. So, and it's cool, like minus to minus, plus to plus, like it actually shows you how it lines up. That's actually really interesting. I like the way that that's set out kind of visually. And then there's the last thing. I have to assume this is the dock, because if it isn't, then I'm missing a component that is somewhat vital to the actual use of this product. And there it is. That is the Nintendo Switch dock. It is kind of a matte color. It's very light. I mean, this is not the system, right? This is just the HDMI output. So it has 2 USB slots on the side. I'm just I think that says HDMI on the back. I'm not sure how it opens exactly. Shall we find out together, or I feel like I'm going to break this thing if I pull it apart? Oh no, I didn't break it. So there is the AC adapter, another USB, and HDMI out. So the AC adapter on this is actually USB-C, so this charger will work on the unit itself as well as the dock, which is nice. And there's just a little connector inside there. But I'm struck by how minimal this thing actually is. Now I know it is intended to be a portable unit. I will be using it on my commute during the day, so I'm actually good with it being a portable unit, but it is quite tiny. So let's take it out of the box. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's very shiny. There are no scratches that I can see on it, so that makes me happy. There will eventually be. I do have a 3-year-old. I worry for the safety of it. It's got like a little kickstand thing. Oh, that's not a pleasant sound. That sounds like it's broken, but it's not. Oh my goodness, that's an awful, awful, terrible noise that it makes when it clicks. So that is the unit itself. I will be desperately seeking out a good carrying case for that in the very near term. And let's just take all this stuff out of the packaging. And this is what you get. This is what your hard-earned money is going to earn you here. You get the dock, unit, Joy-Cons. Now most of the ones I've seen are gray. This one is the nice neon one. So these can go and they slide on the unit itself or into this, and you can kind of have it as a standalone controller. I guess if you got your kickstand up, you can use it that way. But man, it is so much smaller than I thought it would be. I'm not saying that is a bad thing. I'm just saying it is smaller than I thought it would be. So that is very interesting. But this is it. This is the Nintendo Switch. So the intention now is going to be to set it up in this room. I'm going to try and turn it on and see how much battery it has. Is that health and safety manual? Does that come with? Let's transition over back to me here. Let's see if this thing actually has much instructions on it. This is just health and safety. There's no quick start guide that comes with it. They don't do that anymore. Paper instructions are so passé. System update. May change. So, okay, let's the box again. I'm looking through, I'm seeing nothing in terms of paperwork. So I'm guessing everything is online with this stuff now, which is good to know. So let's try and power it on. We'll see if it actually works. Let's switch back over to the screen over here. Okay, so power's on the top. We have life. Ooh, that feels nice. That is double nice. English. The Americas. I'm gonna read this EULA. No, I'm not. Searching for networks. It's gonna try and find my home network. So let me obscure this from your view, so that all the you internet hackers aren't hacking all the time. Well, you're hacking. You've already hacked me, haven't you? I'm already hacked right now. Probably hacked the Gibson and my Wi-Fi, even though you're on the internet. Okay. It's doing the thing where it connects to the internet now. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. Oh, yeah, we are successfully connected. Time zone. New York, Toronto. The best time zone. Would you like to connect to a TV? Let's do that a little bit later, and we'll do that maybe a little bit more into the stream here. Detach the Joy-Cons. Okay, there's a button. All right, okay. Okay. So now it's asking me to use the left stick to select next. Okay, and then press A. You can use the okay. So it's telling me that I can use the kickstand. Set your icon and nickname. I mean, I would use KK Slider, but let's see. Do we have a one-up mushroom on here? No. There's a star and an egg. I could be, Twitter, or Twitter like a week ago, or just go full business. Let's go full business here, and we'll go with the left stick right coloring background there, so everyone knows what's up. I can change, so we'll make my username. Let's make it nice. This is not reflective of my actual Nintendo name. Well, I will put that up when you want to share. So this person will be added to the console. Yay! No, we'll skip for now. Parental controls. I will need that later. So here we are. That's it. That is the setup of the system. So now we could play games. We can do all kinds of things on here. It's got about half battery, which isn't too bad. So we'll be actually able to do some stuff with it this evening. We've got, like I said, lots of time tonight to do things with the stream. So if you don't mind funny camera angles and a few wacky things happening, we'll try and get it hooked up to the TV. And maybe we can actually get some playing in a little bit later in the second half of the stream. So I'm going to turn it off for now. Let's see. Sleep mode, power options. Let's turn it off. We can always come back to it a little later. So the Joy-Cons are kind of blinking. They're looking for things. I don't know if there's like a separate thing to initiate to turn those off. It wasn't really indicated. So they have now died, which is good. I didn't really want them hanging around. So actually, I'm gonna So it's pretty easy to slide those in and out, actually. That's a really nice build on these things. They're much less plasticky feeling than I thought they would, considering they are actually indeed plastic. And this actually is pretty neat, this little controller thing. I like this a lot. I think that there's been certainly a lot of preference on folks' side to do the Pro controllers. And taking these off isn't the most simple thing, but I guess it's good that it's not just something you can just flick off. But yeah, that's what's up. So let's move this stuff aside, and we'll get that set up in a little bit. We'll go through some of that cool stuff. Move this over here. So the other interesting thing is that if you follow me on Twitter, you may have seen I actually picked this up yesterday, which is good. I'm very happy that I picked it up. And I picked it up yesterday. I picked up a copy of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So I'm pretty happy with that. However, I came across a slight surprise today. So while I was certainly intending on originally loading this little copy into the system, I'm going to, bear with me, I happened to get a little bit lucky and managed to snag bonus round. Oh no, it's the special edition. Now I have 2 Zeldas. That's a lot of Zelda. So I'm very, very excited. Very excited that tonight I get to unbox the Switch and I get to unbox the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Special Edition, which I was not expecting. That just happened. I walked into a store looking for a case because I fear for the system, and I went to the front of the store and said, hey, I saw they had just gotten Nintendo Switches. So for those looking, certainly in Canada, they are coming to the retail space now, which is really good. So I went to the store and I got to the front, and someone had bought a Switch ahead of me and blah, blah, blah. And I said, do you have any protective cases, protective screen protectors left? No. Do you have any cases left? No. The only one we have is the one that comes with the special edition of Breath of the Wild. Yeah. And I said, huh? Yeah. He's like, yeah, no one's asked for it. We just kind of had it here the last couple of weeks. So I panicked. I didn't have my wallet on me. So I ran back to my desk and then ran back. And then I got it. So yeah, we got Breath of the Wild special edition. So I'm going to open that tonight too. So we get to see both, which is actually pretty exciting. So I've not really been tuned into exactly what's in this box. I know there's a case, that's the reason I didn't really look hard for another one. I still want to get a screen protector for protection. But let's get this Breath of the Wild open. Let's have a look. So it is a massive box. It is on par with the size of Breath of the Wild itself. There's a little bit of sticker there. I'm just going to slice through that. Let me get something. Get something sufficiently sharp so I don't damage the box. Okay. Thank you, IKEA scissors. You know, the IKEA scissors come in a zip tie that you can only cut with scissors, which is a horrible and hilariously cruel joke. Okay, so let's open her up. This is what we're dealing with. So the first thing is this kind of very strange design, and that is the case. It is massive, heavy duty, holy moly, which is, I guess, what you want to protect your investment. So that is nice looking, but ultimately useless. And this is the thing we're looking at. So this is the actual case. Look at it in all its shiny glory. This is what I will be housing my Switch in. It's got a little handle. It's very ornate. That's actually very pretty. Wow, it's actually really cool. I'm sure with more context on the game itself, it's going to be even nicer. So we open this up. What treasures does it have inside? So lots of things for earbuds and accessories. So I guess you can put your cartridges and everything in here, and the actual case, and this will fit easily the Joy-Cons and the Switch itself. So you can put the charger and some earbuds in there, and then the case here. That is real cool. So super glad I picked that up already, and we haven't even gotten into the full. Uh-oh, everything's falling. So there's a piece of something missing here. So something has fallen off in the box. Even the packaging has these, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like these very ornate kind of runes on it. So it's actually quite something. Like this is very intense packaging if I've ever seen it. So let's open this up. So this is a, like harkening back to the old kind of cloth maps. Wow. That's really nice. It's not cloth, but it is a nice kind of material. It's a map of Central Hyrule. It looks like it's not really an accurate map that you could use for anything in particular. I don't expect, but man, that is really nice. That is like being framed worthy. And even the back of that has this like really cool thing of Ganon and Ganondorf and Zelda and all that kind of stuff. So this is really cool. I am totally down with this. Excellent. Okay, let's see what else has fallen in this box while I have been messing around. So there is a coin. Wow. So it's got that same symbol from the case that's on there. And on the other side is it's a Legend of Zelda, Zed. That's what I said, Zed. The Master Swords through it. So that is incredibly cool. And I think for all future coin flip activity, this has to be the true coin. That is really good. It's even got a Nintendo seal on it, which I'm not sure you can pick up, but yes, it does have that. So that is really cool. And I think there's at least one more thing in here. I would expect there are two more things in the box. Let's move the box out of the way. There is the Breath of the Wild soundtrack on a CD. There's my cuckoo clock going off telling me it's 7 o'clock. It's an actual compact disc, which is an ancient technology that was used to listen to music and play games back in the horrible aughts. So I'm going to find a way to take a system like my Surface, which does not have a CD player, and actually get to do that. So this is the actual game. It looks identical to the one that I have, except it doesn't have the ESRB rating on it. Well, we have it actually here. This is interesting. So this is the retail copy versus the special edition copy. So you can see there's no ESRB rating on the actual game. And the back is quite different. So one has the kind of standard things you would expect on the back, screenshots, how many players you can have, what's compatible with, amiibo compatible, all that kind of stuff, and then the French and English translations. And this is just art, which is really neat. It says say not for resale, so I won't be reselling this. But it's interesting that they are slightly different packaging that they did for this. On the shelf, though, it will look exactly the same. So that's really neat. I need to make sure I put the copy that I intend to bring back to where it is. So that's what that's the special edition comes with. The game, soundtrack, comes with that cool case. The really cool map. And the coin. So that is a pretty neat little collector's edition. I think it was an extra $50 on top of the regular. And considering it comes with this whole business, I think it's not bad. I love the music from Legend of Zelda. I've always loved that. So that's going to be a thing that I'm going to be adding to my phone very soon. The coin is pretty cool, but the case alone, like that is just a super awesome case. It's very ornate and different. So I'm really excited about that. So that is really, really cool. So let's switch back to, look at this massive thing. This is the box for the Switch, and this is the box for the game. Try and get them both into line here. It's massive. Like, what is this? It's huge. From a packaging perspective, considering what we see in front of us, there's actually more stuff in this than there is in this. But I mean, there's not much in the Switch box. It's really kind of sparsely packaged there. Oh look, haha! Everyone should make sure you look carefully at your things. It tells you what to do. It says plug it in first and then set it up. Whoops. Whoopsie. We're always breaking rules around here.